All right, man. Kim Kardashian seen out with her new boyfriend, or guy she kicking it with, Pete Davidson. I think he a comedian from Saturday Night Live, and she's seen out with him with Kanye West's Yeezy shoes on. Let's talk about it. Be right back. All right, man. People just think she posed and not wear the shoes that Kanye West uh branded and created because she with another dude. I mean, at the end of the day, women still be having old pictures up on their social media, they old dude, and they dude don't even check it. So, dudes, pretty much, dudes that's, actually working and doing shit, don't check their girl phones, let alone check for them old picture. Only insecure dudes that ain't got shit to do. But apparently she out with Pete Davidson. She already rebounded quick. So I mean, they ain't been broke up for 6 months, had they, or 12 months. They ain't been broke up, and she already doing something else. When somebody, really break up with somebody, they don't jump back into a relationship. They don't jump back right into, being a hoe, or whatever you was doing. They don't jump back into doing things of that nature. Okay, they don't. That's just how it go. But if you really hurt and you really cared about them, and the marriage is built on trust and love, and we actually love each other. You know what I'm saying? We actually attracted to each other. People don't move on fast. Okay, they don't, and they both moved on fast. That relationship was based on um, financial gain. They both gained from each other. I don't think they ever was in love with each other. She had some, her family's notorious for using dudes up and dropping them and destroying their lives. They hustlers, you know. Also they are what you call it, role models in the black community. Black women wouldn't, like, unless you was in porn, you know, black women wasn't getting their bodies done like this. They wasn't, transforming their body. Black women look up to Kim Kardashian, bro, more than Beyonce, or just as much as Beyonce, or just below Beyonce, or more than, Anita Baker or Tina Turner or any of those guys, and the activists, or Maya Angelou. These women, and then the worst is these 30, 35, 40-year-old, 50-year-old women that's trying to keep up with the young women. You see these women getting their booties done, and then, it was a chicken. So in earlier this month or last month, she was this picture going around where she had to sit a certain way before she got on the plane because she got her booty done. And it's been known fact that Brazilian butt lifts and those type of things that are they can be fatal. They can be fatal. All right. And the porn star Pinky said, "Well, I wish more dudes had plastic surgery on their penis." I mean, it is what it is. We're not insecure about it. You feel me? Just because you blew out like a tire, I'm not insecure about nothing. I'm pretty sure most dudes ain't. Forget after a while, it just is what it is. The money get the woman. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I could be 5'5", and chicks that diss me for 29,000 years. I come up on a couple million or 100 million, man. They don't care about my height. They don't care about the image. They care about the money. Most women come in here, no, I don't agree. No, care about the money. And that is what it is. Because when you go to jail, you're going to be like Floyd Mayweather when he had Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson didn't care shit about him. She didn't care nothing about him. She didn't care nothing about him. Nothing. So, but it is what it is. Like I said, women still got pictures up of their old boyfriends on social media. And at the end of the day, Pete Davidson must got something, for her to be kicking it with Pete Davidson. He worth $8 million. But maybe she just like him. Maybe funny. Maybe, I'm pretty sure he probably been smashing. Now they probably come out. He been smashing for a while. You just don't pop up with somebody like, oh, we met like right after we divorced. We met like a month after we divorced, or 6 months after we divorced. And then all of a sudden you pop up on, the radar 11/20, 11/19, 2021. Probably been smashing the whole time. That's why you don't make a hoe into a housewife. What you think your daughter's gonna get from your woman? This is why it's very important to be with somebody. Forget all the other shit. Be with somebody that your kids can look up to. They can mold your kids, raise your kids, and put them on the right track. She ain't the one. And she's one of the primary reasons these black women out here doing tomfoolery. She one of the primary reasons they look up to her. You see, the primary reason, her family, the primary reason why it's cool to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing real about her, bro. Only thing real about her is she a hoe. She a garden tool. That's the only real thing about her. She a bust down. You should pass around. And Kanye West just showed you guys once again why he's the biggest sucker ever in the industry. He's a sucker. He put the red hat on and he's a sucker. He ain't nobody you look up to want to be like. He's a sucker. You know? He wasn't even real in his raps. He wasn't even writing his raps. Like, come on. People say, well, he credited them. It is what it is. He puffy Swiss beats as far as music, but like I said before, it is what it is. Some of the women still got your T-shirt, and she laying up with another nigga with your T-shirt on. Some of the chick, still got your boxers you bought you never wear, laying up in the bed with another dude on. Women ain't got no shame. They just taboo to have shame. When they get exposed for cheating and doing trifling foul shit, even if it's the macho foul shit, they come out on the worst end looking for it. Because if you a real man, you the breadwinner, bro. You enough to still need you don't need her. And she looking, she cried, but like I said before, it is what it is. Pete Davidson got something that she wants, whatever it may be. It may just be a comforting shoulder in the time of turmoil and a divorce, or it may just be get a quick layup so I get back in the game and get active. They might really be good friends, or they might, he might be doing some kind of what West one doing. Who knows? Can't hate the player, hate the game. Shout out to Pete Davidson. Don't be surprised if she wasn't wearing his kid. Be his wedding ring. Him and Kanye and Kim Kardashian had a partnership, bro, and the kids was part of it. Obviously, it's a brand. They had a brand deal. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a brand deal, bro. You need me, I need you. She helped him get out of debt. Reportedly, she was able to do some things, and that was amplified her connection to the black community. Marrying a black man amplified her connection. It did. So, it is what it is. I seen trifers thing. I seen dudes, I seen women had, other dudes in niggas' beds. Remember my boy told me a story, man, when women was getting married the next day. Obviously, she supposed to be at a bachelor party and she came over to have sex with him for one last time. You think it was the last time? Come on. And she married a dude the next day. She probably did everything nasty to him. Married a dude the next day. Come on, women trife, man. Because it's a known fact that over in the beginning of civilizations and great civilizations and, normal and worse and bad civilizations, especially in the great continent of Africa, and sometimes in the great area of the Middle East, they have multiple wives. That's a known fact. They have multiple wives. No, wives didn't have multiple men. They had multiple wives. Poly relationships were the cornerstone or part of the makeup and buildup of civilizations. When they came from Europe and they went to Africa, and they seen they was had multiple wives. They created bigotry, where one. That's why you can't marry more than one person in America. That's not the norm throughout history. There's a lot of great dictators and great kings and great presidents, whatever you want to name these, the people in power that have multiple wives. It's hard to find a civilization. I won't say it happened. It won't. Where women had multiple husbands, where queen had multiple husbands, or dictators women had multiple husbands, or whatever it may be. President had multiple husbands. That's why it's part of the reasons that it's not frowned on for men to have multiple. That's why women love dudes who got multiple women. I used to work at Chrysler with my homeboy's name was TJ, right? And he said before he got married, women weren't really looking his way. Even when he was with his girl, he said he put the wedding ring. He said his wife would go to the bathroom, paraphrase here, and women would come up and try to hit on him and stuff of that nature. Women believe in that. Women will share a man, even though number two in today's, they want to be number one and they don't want to play their role. They want to pop their head up. No matter if you're playing three or four different women, and you ain't telling them what it is. Even if you tell them what it is and where we at with it, eventually these women today want to be number one. Remember Kenny Anderson ex-wife? She used to do some things on social media. She said she didn't know Kenny Anderson had none of the women until the divorce was done. When Kenny Anderson was in the wed was married, had his wedding, none of the women popped their head up. They was happy with the agreement that they had. Now women want to expose and want to be number one, want to be number. Come on, man. And that's why you tell women what it is. You mess with them, like, look, I got a girl, we kicking it, we cool, I'm gonna marry her. I just, you is what you is, and we just gonna kick it. That's it. I don't care if you got a new. And that's why two people that's cheating, they belong together. Perfect. But yeah, it's just what it is, man. That's what it is. But yeah, with her, man, it's just to the point where she rebounded quick. It was never. I don't think her and Kanye even had an emotional attachment, bro. I think it was a partnership, and they both got the game. What they got the game. Kanye left a billionaire, and she left M's up, billions up, whatever she got, they left. It wasn't a messy split. They talked about the house. They split the money for the house. This is one of the more applicable, high profile Hollywood splits. Wasn't no mess. They bought her doing what they doing. It was a partnership. They never emotionally, or she never emotionally cared, or maybe he never emotionally cared for her. They never was really intimate, bro. To the point where you ever have somebody that you intimate with, you have sex with, and y'all really kick, y'all really hitting it on every cylinder. Emotionally, y'all had the same beliefs. Y'all really in that rhythm. It's kind of like watching the Pistons play in the '80s, like, or the 2000s, or the Bulls play. They just they at they peak. They just run like a well-oiled machine. Everything just at its peak, everything running well, and ain't shit hurting, ain't shit breaking down. I don't think they ever had that. I think most people that get married never have that. I think like 85%, 80% of people that get married, especially on the women's men, stupid ass men think they in love. They do. Stupid men think they in love, especially when they get married quick. Women just want that financial, cushion. You know what I'm saying? They want to get married. They want that financial cushion. When you working and bust your ass, she cheating on you. Come on, man. You know what a woman really love you if she is an agreement, and they had an agreement. These dudes know what women love them. Don't be stupid. No matter how good the box is, or how if somebody love you. We all know that, bro. We know what love is. We got love from some places. You ate that Snickers bar, drank that Coca-Cola for the first time, very minimal. This was a partnership. A lot of people are married in a partnership, bro. And a lot of people, you think you cheating on your woman, she's doing the same thing as a partnership, bro. You get hit, you're gonna hit somebody back. That's what women do. They know you cheating, bro. They play the role. Till you find out, then it's over with. So it is what it is. Most people that have been in that long-term relationship, they cheat on each other, or they have cheated on themselves. Anytime marriage, whatever. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check the music and entertainment playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. My social media link, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. If you want to advertise the channel, video requests, business question, inquiry, sponsor, whatever it may be. That's what it on. Any thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon and subscribe channel. Hit all notifications, create change, get notifications, go live, drop the video. Other than that, want to financially support the channel, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support.